is one of those days in sports where spread knowledge, at least the picks that we gave out on the show, and this is what makes sports, right? It's like you never know what's going to happen. It's like you could go to a baseball game every single day of your life and see something that you've never seen before. And I think we had that in tennis yesterday. It just so happened the games that you gave out on the show. So that's what happened. But one thing that I didn't talk about yesterday, and I just want to say, and I'm going to hand it over to Charles because everyone knows I'll go on a filibuster here and we'll never even get to the computer picks. But one thing I did want to say, and that Charles forgot to say or omitted, and I know that a lot of guys in our Facebook group have been saying, is that Spread Knowledge picked the Cardinals and the Cardinals on the money line on Monday Night Football. Or Sunday. Was it Sunday night? Sunday Night Football.
Sunday night.
Yeah, Sunday night had the Cardinals and the Cardinals on the money line. Also, Spread Knowledge has picked some of these. There's been more double-digit point spread underdogs that have won outright this year in college football than any other year. And that's because, the home crowds, the COVID, all these procedures, man, it just really throws teams off their game. And we've seen that throughout all the different sports. That's why this year has been, one of the toughest to handicap ever. But Spread Knowledge has nailed a lot of these money line dogs. Spread Knowledge had Kansas State to beat Oklahoma outright. I know that much too. So if you bet Kansas State to beat Oklahoma outright, if you put $25 on that, you paid for 3 years of Spread Knowledge. So people ask me, is Spread Knowledge winning? Is it not winning? It doesn't win all the time. I would say it hasn't been as good in some of the sports as it was in college basketball. And that's, because it hasn't had the data to work with. In college basketball, when I picked it up, it was halfway through the season. So that it was, it was rolling. But, I think that, you have to look at some of these plays. And, once again, like what Charles will say, where we differ here, is that it's not pick software. It's, I don't know what it is. Charles, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's it's a research tool, right? I mean, more than anything. I mean, you can bet our A's and A pluses, and for long stretches they'll be positive. But there's always a drawdown. I feel like with all of sports betting, so you just have to be careful of that. But yesterday was an odd day. I mean, we picked Carina Busta. Carina Busta was whooping Monfils' ass, and Monfils basically retired in the second set. So I think I said on the show yesterday that Carina Busta would win the first set. So if you were on that, then you still cashed. But obviously that was a push. The Djokovic match with Krajinovic is today, so that wasn't yesterday. So that was a pick from yesterday that will go today. And then I think Alex de Minaur got COVID, so his match with Medvedev was canceled. So
damn COVID matches, man, they're the worst.
Yesterday we went an amazing 0 for 0.
But amazingly, I think a lot of people have actually beaten COVID. So if you could bet that, like if some got COVID, it's like I bet they beat it. It's like I'll take the. It's like we just opened up to tourists. It's like I like the over. I think it's like we've been under the whole way. It's like I kind of lean into the over here. It's like.
I get a good over for us today. Can they see my screen here?
I'm gonna put you on. So those of you that are joining us late, this is the Computer Pick Show. It's weird. Oh, I know what I did. Let me go back to the other. Hold on a second.
So today we're gonna go over the Champions League. So there's 8 Champions League games today.
So that's perfect.
And there's also
it's all
8
you
tomorrow.
All right, now
Good?
we got it.
So. 8 Champions League games today, 8 Champions League games tomorrow. We'll do the Champions League likely tomorrow to maybe work in a tennis pick if we need to. But just going kind of from the top of the board down, I'm not going to back Bayern Munich in this situation against Lokomotiv, but I would think they cover this 2.5 goal spread. The ones, if you want a really entertaining bet, the best entertainment on the board is this Atalanta Ajax matchup. I mean, this was bet up from 3.5 goals, and now it's 4 goals. But these two teams play a lot of offense. They average like around 3 goals a game, and it could easily be 6 or 7 goal type game, and that's just a lot of fun. You don't see that in soccer a lot. Soccer is often kind of low scoring, but Ajax is not, and Atalanta is not either. So this is kind of a really fun bet for the day, just kind of entertainment purposes only. So the over 4 for that match. The other pick that I really like is the draw for Borussia Mönchengladbach and Real Madrid. So that's a game that's paying out like 4-1 on the draw, and there's just a lot of value there. Real Madrid's on the road, right? So they're visiting, and this is one of the better teams, top 3 teams in the Bundesliga. So them being at home, they're going to be really pumped up for this match. Real Madrid just beat Barcelona on the road on Sunday, so this is kind of a letdown spot for them. So I could see the draw coming into play here, and it's just great value at 4-1. And then the third pick that we'll back for today is Liverpool -2.5. Liverpool -2.5 is a joke. They should smoke these guys like 5-0. If they don't, it's because they're resting guys, which they may very well do because they've been struggling to put up goals, and they're by far the best team in the Premier League. So, look for this. Should easily be -3.5 in my opinion. And so there's some great value on Liverpool. So just to kind of recap it here, we're taking Liverpool -2.5, the draw here with Borussia and Real, and what's the other one? And we'll take the over 4 on the Atalanta and Ajax from the Netherlands. So good luck. This is some fun stuff on the board for today. It'll be a fun little entry point into our World Series Game 6.
So, daytime. That was weird. Now I have you, me, in the screen. All right, there we go. So Charles said two of my favorite words there. We didn't really say it. He kind of beat around the bush on it, but daytime, weekday sports. My 3 favorite words. I just think that it doesn't matter what it is. We love to bet daytime, weekday sports, and that's what this soccer stuff is. So. Enjoy that, and we'll be back tomorrow with Charles. We'll take a look at the record, and of course, we'll have. This is just an odd week. Next week, there's the MAC conference. I believe starts during the week, so we'll have I believe the MAC is playing all their games on Wednesdays this year, Tuesdays I think all their games are on Tuesdays and Wednesdays this year. So we're going to have weekday sports, going forward, and then before you know it, we're less than a month away now from college basketball. So be sure to check out Spread Knowledge. Less than $5 for a 3-day trial. That's $1.60 something a day. You can't afford $1.60 something a day. You shouldn't be betting on sports. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes with the Puck Dogs, Zwacky, Ruffalo, Bittler. I believe Ann's coming on today. I'm not sure. I got to talk to her. So we'll see. See you guys later.